Well, I'm back. Haven't done a video in a little bit. I've just been kind of, staying a little bit low here. But I got to tell you, with some of the numbers coming out by the Democrats, like the Green New Deal, and most recently, Elizabeth Warren's price tag for Medicare for all, I've got some numbers here, and I want you to understand why these socialists and Democrats and these rhino Republicans simply cannot be trusted, nor should they be anywhere around public office. So here's the numbers, which, by the way, are not racist, bigoted, homophobic. These are just the numbers. Last year, 2018, the United States government, the Treasury, brought in a total revenue. This is all their tax dollars and everything's collected. $3.65 trillion. That they spent $4.1 trillion. That's all the spending for everything. Medicare, Medicaid, military, everything. $4.1 trillion is what the government spent last year. The GDP, the gross domestic product, if you don't know what that is all the economic activity in the United States. That's all your incomes, that's all the businesses, that's everything that was produced. Okay? That was $20 trillion, $20.2 trillion to be exact. Now, the Green New Deal that the Democrats are proposing, $93 trillion. Think about that, $93 trillion over 10 years. Medicaid for all, Elizabeth Warren's numbers just came out, $52 trillion. Okay? Now, I will tell you this much from my 50 years of experience. These government programs are never as cheap as what they claim. But let's just take the Green New Deal and Medicaid for all, or Medicare for all. That's $145 trillion over 10 years. That's $14.5 trillion in spending. Okay? A year. You take that 14.5, and on top of that, you throw 4.1 trillion that they already spend for military and social security and foreign aid and everything else. And that comes out to $19.5 trillion a year. All the revenue that every company and individual and business and everything makes is only $20.2 trillion. This is telling me the government is going to essentially control 98% of the economy. They're going to control all the spending. You can't tax the rich out of the stupidity that you're proposing. I don't get this. This is why socialism is stupid. Oh, and Elizabeth Warren will say this. Well, but people, the government's going to pay this. The people won't have to pay for their own health and health insurance. The government's going to pay for it. So see, they're going to save money. No, you're not going to buy insurance, but the government's going to tax you for it, and then you're going to get what the government tells you you're going to get. Plain and simple. That's going to be ration care. Because meanwhile, what they do is, as you're paying in for this program, they're going to bring in massive more amounts of illegal immigrants. No, illegal aliens. They're not immigrants, they're aliens. When you come here illegally, you're an alien. They're going to bring in millions more illegal aliens and put them into the system. And then they're going to where are they going to get the money? They're going to reduce the benefit. Think of it like this. If you have one rich guy that puts $100 in for 10 people for welfare, that means of those 10 people, if you were to do it equally, they each get $10. Okay? But now all of a sudden, if you take those 10 people and then put 10 illegals in there that really aren't contributing much to the system, if anything, you still just have one rich guy kicking into the system. So now that $100 is distributed into 20 people. So now the benefit goes down to $5 if you're to do it equally. See, this is what public education has failed people. Public education is run by liberals primarily. They don't teach civics anymore. They don't teach basic. Apparently, math is now racist according to a lot of school districts. Math is racist because apparently blacks and Hispanics don't know that 2 plus 2 is 4, which is kind of funny because didn't we just see a Hollywood movie about the black women back in the 60s working for, uh, essentially NASA in the day, and how they were these elite mathematicians and they were black women? But I thought we're being told that blacks can't do math. This is the liberal nonsense why you don't want progressives, liberals, Democrats, socialists anywhere remotely around power. So, anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. Uh, don't buy into this. It's never going to work out. It's never worked out good, and it never will work out good. Thanks for watching.